Howdy, and welcome back to the Texas Bucket List. Next up, a place we featured a few years back. In Calvert, we came across a chocolate shop with truffles that would bring people in for miles just to try them. Owned by Chef Ken Wilkinson, his personality was as big as the Lone Star State. Unfortunately, Chef Ken suffered a traumatic brain injury, and he's not the man he once was. But we wanted to go check on a friend. In this segment we like to call Checking It Twice. Back in 2014, we introduced you to Chef Ken Wilkinson, a chocolatier in the small city of Calvert.
When people come here, do they need a golden ticket?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
The Willy Wonka of Calvert, right here, ladies and gentlemen.
His legendary chocolates and charming personality set him apart in any part of the Lone Star State.
This one is the bourbon, then the lemon, rather fabulous. The praline.
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 Praline?
Praline.
Over the years, we shared a lot of laughs with Chef Ken and his wife Jacqueline. And anytime we cruised through Calvert, we always stopped by to say hello and hear his incredibly witty jokes and outlook on life.
Life is wonderful. Embrace every second of it, and whatever happens, happens.
Hearing him say those words then is what makes seeing him now so tough.
Getting all situated?
Yeah, getting all resituated.
Okay.
Ken fell off a ladder in 2016 and suffered a traumatic brain injury. After years of rehab and surgery, his mobility, speech, and cognitive thinking has improved. But due to short-term memory loss, even things like what year it is can be difficult for Ken.
2018? Mm-hmm. Is it really?
It is.
Oh.
Despite the setback, the charming, funny, and full of life Brit is getting back in the saddle.
If it's 2018, how old are you?
Considerably older.
Can you believe you're going to be 70? No, you don't act it.
I sure don't act it.
And you don't feel it, do you?
No.
No, of course not. Age is only a number.
The love Jacqueline has for her husband has not diminished a bit since the day of the accident. By his side, every step of the way, she's been the constant in Chef Ken's recovery.
What's the last 2 years been like?
A journey. That's what I look at it as. It's been an incredible journey because of all the miracles that I see.
After being in a coma for 70 days, the Englishman who started a chocolate shop in a tiny Texas town faced the biggest challenge of his life, battling back from a brain injury that's completely changed his life.
It's hard sometimes when you can't find the words.
Mm-hmm.
And you don't lose
Yeah.
your intelligence. You know what's
Yes.
going on. It's just not being able to express it. And so that's a little frustrating, isn't it?
A little.
Eventually, Jacqueline had to make some tough decisions regarding the business her husband built.
My husband is the best at what he does. And Cocoamoda to me is his legacy that he will leave.
After closing the doors to the world-famous chocolate shop, the couple moved to Waco to be closer to Ken's therapists.
You know, I just always pray that I'm doing the right thing for him and us and for our life, you know. I want to make him proud.
Jackie got to work and started making the truffles that took Texas by storm.
And I'm very blessed to have worked side by side with him for years, to learn his technique, to have the recipes. I've actually created several. It's like I literally am working through his hands. It's the most incredible thing.
The Wilkinsons are working their way back to making Cocoamoda what it once was. Now you can find their confections at the Waco Winery, just a few blocks from the sought-after silos.
It's not just about, you know, coming to have a glass of wine and a truffle. It's, you know, getting them addicted to Cocoamoda all over again. Us Wilkinsons don't quit. Isn't that right, Billy?
No, that's right. We don't quit.
No.
So the sweethearts continue to make sweets together.
You're the best chocolate maker in the whole world, huh?
Of course, Ken and I still had one dispute to hash out before we could check Cocoamoda off the Texas bucket list one more time.
How do you say it? Praline or praline?
Praline.
The word you and I will never agree on.
Oh, exactly.